Yo, what is going on? What is up, guys? Welcome to this Sunday edition of another Watch Along video. Yes, still in the Premier League. And of course, we are covering the biggest game of the weekend. In fact, it's a very important game, very important game between Chelsea and Manchester City. Of course, second place, Manchester City chasing down Arsenal, having a very good opportunity to actually close the gap to 6 points. But of course, they do have two games in hand. And of course, the loss yesterday from Arsenal did not in any way help the cause of Arsenal. So it's not really advantage City, because if City are to win their next two games in hand, then there will be only 3 points behind. And then after that, if City are to beat Arsenal at the Emirates, then they'll now be level on points. So it is still very much in Arsenal's hands, because of course they have the superior goal difference. But of course, if City honestly wanted to take a huge opportunity towards that title, then they need to win this game against Chelsea. Of course, Chelsea themselves chasing a top 5 finish, because Aston Villa have actually stretched their lead, but actually they just drew recently to Nottingham Forest. Liverpool won yesterday against Fulham. So Chelsea need to win this game, but points wise, they're just gonna move to 51 points, but does that not mean that they're gonna move positions. They're just gonna remain in sixth spot. Anyway, thank you so much, Shelmit, for the super chat. Turtle race is getting interesting. Yeah, facts. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Because of course you know that if all the factors were held constant and everything happened in Man City's favor in the next three games, the two games in hand and the victory against Arsenal next Sunday, then they will be level on points, and then it will not be a factor of goal difference, because in the Premier League, if you are level on points with another team, you're gonna be separated by whoever has the superior goal difference. So of course, Arsenal on a goal difference of plus 38, while Man City on plus 32. So maybe it's a chance for Man City in those two games in hand to make up that goal difference. So I don't honestly know that's gonna be an exciting game or a dull game. I don't know. Maybe Chelsea decide to make it boring, because maybe they do not want their fellow London club to go away with the title. But of course, for their own top 5 ambitions, they also have to win this game. And as always, for the lineups, the two lineups have been selected by the respective managers. For, I almost said Enzo Maresca. For Liam Rossinia, Sanchez in goal, Gusto, Fofana, Hato, and Cucurella. So there is no, what's the name of this guy? Chaloba is unavailable because he's injured until the beginning of May. Excuse me. So that means Hato is the one who plays in left side of defense. And of course, in midfield, we've got Caicedo and Santos. Then, of course, Palma. There is no Enzo today. He's actually suspended. Then, of course, Estevao is on the right. Pedro Neto is on the left. And, of course, the scorer, João Pedro, is up front. Then, of course, for Man City, playing in a 4-1-4-1 system, Donnarumma in goal, Mateus Nunes, Kusanov, Gay, and O'Reilly is the guys in defense. And of course, in midfield, we've got Rodri as the deep lying playmaker. And of course, Silva and Chucky right ahead of him. And of course, Semenyo on the right, Doku on the left. And of course, man like Erling Haaland as the center forward. Yes, the playing surface looks so nice, guys. It looks so nice. It's bright and sunny. As always, guys know right now in the UK, they're into spring and then eventually summer later on. So that is why we have a very bright Stamford Bridge weather. And of course, guys, make sure you drop your predictions in the chat. If you do fancy any of the teams here to win the game, please make sure you drop your predictions, guys. Please drop your predictions in the chat. If you fancy Man City, make sure You put it down there. Let me just even just get that poll started. Yes, the team's already onto the pitch. Game is gonna be starting in a few. So let me just get the poll started here. Chelsea win. Man City win. And of course, the other option is a draw. Yeah, so guys, make sure you are voting in the poll. Make sure you are voting and letting us know whom you think is going to carry the day today. Yeah, let me just give me a second, guys. Let me just sort out a few things here. At least Pepper's learnt his lesson. Pepper's kind of learnt his lesson. Because the games that he actually dropped points in against West Ham, his last league game at Nottingham Forest, he never started Chucky. Now he started Chucky from the start, which you can clearly see he has learned his lesson. It's actually a good thing because I don't know what he was doing, man, failing to start Chucky. And if Arsenal do go on to win this league, then you remember that it's actually Man City who gave it to them, by actually throwing it away because Arsenal would have already been well behind City by now, but because of Man City's drop points in the other games, then it has always left the door to Arsenal to stretch their lead. Then Arsenal go and open the door right back for Man City to get back into the title race. So anyway, it's very very interesting, very interesting, guys. But anyway, we will be here to catch all the action in this game, and let's hope that it's gonna be an exciting game. Yes, Man City in their change kits of grey, light grey, and lime green socks, while Chelsea in all blue. Yes, and we are off, guys. We are off. Game is underway. Game is underway. Man City have kicked us off. Out for a throw in. It's picked up by, this looks like Fofana. Fofana into Hato. Yes, so officially, when it gets to mid-April, towards the end of the season, we more or less call it the running. It's called the running, where all teams are now chasing points now. All teams will all looking to be chasing points and, of course, ensuring that they do their business. It's back with Sanchez. Yeah, City happy to, and clearly see City's tactic nowadays is to play that very, not high line, but still blocking the passing lanes of the goalkeeper into the midfielders, and even the centre back. So it forces the goalkeeper to go long. It's picked up by Rodri. He's now Kusanov. He's now with Semenyo. Semenyo away from Pedro Neto, Nunes, Rodri, Bernardo Silva. City are usually so comfortable with the ball at the back. It's like the ball is stuck to the players' feet like glue. Nunes opting to go long, looking for Haaland. Haaland versus Fofana. Haaland is able to get away from Fofana. It's picked up by Rodri. This is Mark Gay. This is Ryan Chaki. So this is Bernardo Silva. This is Doku. O'Reilly. This is Maggie. Chelsea players are behind the ball. O'Reilly, Chaki. O'Reilly. This is Mateus Nunes. Mateus Nunes into Semenyo. Is actually becoming more direct. Semenyo versus Cucurella. Cucurella is supposed to concede the corner. First corner of the game to Manchester City. What's wrong with Chucky? Is he okay, man? Is he alright, man? And it's a corner to City. It's Chucky's back on his feet. He was on the ground. He's back on. Bernardo Silva, farewell tour for City. He's gonna be leaving at the end of the season. Mateus Nunes back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Mateus Nunes into the box. Gay! Oh, what a wonderful block, man. Wonderful block, man. Gay with the header across. It was cleared by Ozata Hato. Because Haaland was at the back post by himself. You'd have just passed that ball to the back of the net. Ryan Chaki. This is Semenyo. Semenyo into Bernardo Silva. Back to Semenyo. Ryan Chaki. This is Mateus Nunes. All the Chelsea players are back behind the ball. This is Doku. Doku to run at Gusto. Been tracked by Esteva as well. This is Magay. Gay switches the flanks into Chaki. Okay, an overload on that side very well. Chaki into the box. Rodri. Routine catch for Sanchez. Sanchez opting to go long to no one in particular. I don't know what he's doing. I hope Chelsea can make this game a little bit more exciting. Please do not stink out the place, man. Chelsea, please do not stink out the place. This is Chucky, Bernardo Silva. Yeah, the win probability is almost level, almost equal. 33% to City's 41. So Kusanov into Semenyo. Semenyo, it's going to be an awesome battle on this far side. Semenyo versus Cucurella. Semenyo. Tackled by Hato. João Pedro. Ball is picked up by Palma. 3 versus 3. Pedro Neto. Cross it. Into the box. Palma. Side netting. Wonderful break from Chelsea, Wonderful break from Chelsea. It was a mistake by Rodri. I don't know what he was doing, but at least he ran back to more or less protect the defenders, his defense rather. Cole Palmer from a very, very acute angle. Yeah. Anyway, it was a nice idea though. Yeah, so earlier, the games that actually were played, Sunderland condemned Tottenham to the 18th position by beating them 1-0. So that means Tottenham are now officially gonna finish this game week in the relegation zone because Manchester or the West Ham United won their game on Friday against Wolverhampton Wanderers. And of course, Nottingham Forest were able to ease their relegation fears by having a hard-fought victory against Aston Villa 1-1. And of course, Crystal Palace won at the death against Newcastle 2-1. Yeah, Newcastle serious problems, man. Anyway, guys, make sure you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're here on the stream and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor of liking the video and subscribing, guys. We are on our way to 1,000 subs. Be part of the Vinsky Vala football community. Help us get there, man. Be part of the journey as well. Join the Vinsky Vala YouTube community. And it's a foul on Cucurella. He started by Chelsea. This is Fofana. Just passes the ball straight out of play. What the heck is he doing? O'Reilly restarts play. Gianfranco Zola amongst the guys out there, man. What a wonderful player for Chelsea back in the day. Very intelligent. They used to call him the little magician. Semenyo being tracked by Cucurella. It's gonna be a throw-in to Chelsea. Look like a throw-in to Man City. Picked up by Hato into Cole Palmer. Poor pass. What the heck is he doing, man? So guys, make sure you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Please support the channel. Be part of the journey of getting us to 1,000 subscribers so that we can unlock memberships on the channel. Alan, was he fouled? No, he wasn't. Picked up by Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, poor pass. Picked up by Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Pedro Neto. Jao Pedro. Side netting. It's out for a corner. He was matched stride for stride by, was that Kusanov? Yeah, so it's a corner to Chelsea to be taken by Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, what the heck is he doing? Gets another chance. Pedro Neto overrun the ball into Gusto. This is Caicedo. Caicedo into Palma. Cross it. Cross it, man. Still have players in the box. Try your luck, man. Gusto. This is Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. This is Hato. This is Gusto. Into Caicedo. Here by Kusanov. Into Palma. Palma shoot. Blocked. Team effort. Actually deflected into Donnarumma. So started quickly by Donnarumma into Kusanov. Kusanov. Yeah, Chelsea applying the pressure on City. That was quite unnecessary. Palma in the half turn. Pulled back by Rodri. It's gonna be a free kick to Chelsea. Anyway, the honors is still on Man City to go on and win the game. For me, of course, the loss Arsenal's loss yesterday, my more or less given the honors to City. But City still have to go out there and do it. They still have to go out there and do it. And for me, honestly, I've backed Arsenal the entire season because they have just been a little bit more consistent. For Man City, they have been also very inconsistent. So that's why I think the litmus test for Man City is this game. This is actually their biggest litmus test. If you have to actually to get get out of this game with 3 points, then clearly, then might say then it might be in their hands because next Sunday they play Arsenal at the Etihad, and it's funny that whenever Arsenal have always been ahead in the title race. Then it gets to maybe late March, April into May. They've always somehow managed to be playing City in the last few games of the season. What the heck is Kusanov doing? Pocket is picked by Jao Pedro. Jao Pedro. Come on, Pedro Neto is on the overlap. Come on, Jao Pedro. You need to move the ball a whole lot quicker, man, because you let the City defense get back into shape. That's the first time I think in like 3 minutes the City have been out of their own half. Santos give the ball away. Palma looking for Estevao. Estevao is on an offside position. So it's gonna be a free kick to Man City. Estevao was shown a yellow card. I don't know for what, What happened there? What did he do? How much because of the appeals? Did he actually throw a tantrum the referee's way? Maybe he did. Don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. Their disciplinary record this season has been shambolic. They've been just been picking up red card after red card after red card, man. They have the most red cards in the league this season. I think 7 to 8 of their players have been sent off this season. Is it 7 or 8? I think it should be 8. It's Bernardo Silva being tracked by Palma. Gay. Nice pass into O'Reilly. O'Reilly coming forward. O'Reilly being given the space to run in behind into Doku. Doku. Doku versus Gusto. Doku. Doku. Loses out. Picked up by Rodri. He's gay into Kusanov. Is Rodri. Back to Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. Chaki. Chaki into Semenyo. Where is Nunes? Nunes, where are you? Nunes close for comfort. Picked up by Chaki. Yeah, today is the battle of the number 10s. Palmer versus Ryan Chaki. This is Kusanov into Magei. Doku. 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 What's he gonna do? Doku versus Gusto. Doku to the box. Chaki Haaland doesn't even know where the ball is. It's unfortunate that human beings not have the eyes at the back of their heads. Rightfully so, man. How do we look? Alan could not clearly know where the ball was. Busy just looking for it everywhere, man. Funny enough, Chelsea are chasing their first victory over City since 2021. It's all been City in this fixture in recent memory. Because Chelsea they've been all over the place, man, in this fixture, man. They have not. What the heck? What is Mateus Nunes doing? Just kick the ball straight out of play. Anyway, Pep is already up on his feet. He's wondering what the heck is going on. And see, that's why even based on how this game have started, even trusting City, it's kind of hard because I expected them to be a little bit gung-ho, man. Goal kick. I expected them goal kick to Chelsea. I expected them to be a little bit gung-ho and go at Chelsea, but you can clearly see that they just want to. I don't know. I don't know what they want to do, but it's like I don't know. I don't know whether they are still taking their time assessing the threat of Chelsea. Yeah, Chucky, that should be your guy, man. And this has been a feature of City ever since the League Carling Cup final against Arsenal, where they actually defend in a 4-2-4 system, where for the goalkeeper to get a pass, he has to ensure that he goes long. But actually, Chelsea were able to play through the press there to Cucurella, João Pedro, Cucurella! Goal! Offside. Anyway, we're going to have a look at that. I don't know. I think maybe he's onside. He might be onside. I think he's onside. I think he's onside. Cucurella should be onside, man. I think Cucurella is onside, man. Because that right leg of Kusanov was actually playing him on. Oh, it's been disallowed, man. You see? You see why we don't trust City? Because maybe the only way that City are going to win this league. Okay, hold that thought. Doku, counter, Doku! Doku, man. Well, wonderful defensive action from Doku. O'Reilly! Well blocked by Santos. And see, it's because of moments like that you do not trust Man City. Because City have been very, very shaky at the back. That's why, if Arsenal are to win this league, it will not be because they are the best team, but simply because nobody else wanted it. And the other teams are just poor, man. Because the way Arsenal are playing right now, you might even think that maybe they are fighting maybe for a top 4 or 5 position. Didn't look like a team that is wanting to win the league. Picked up by Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva into Rodri. Rodri into Mateus Nunes. Switches the ball to the far side. into Doku. Doku versus Gusto. Doku into Chaki. Chaki has been unable to get into the game so far. Picked up by Chaki. Unable to play in O'Reilly. Picked up by Cole Palmer. Estevao is colliding with the referee, man. Nice pass into Pedro Neto. Oh, Pedro Neto! What a save from Donnarumma. Hey, Chelsea, man. Chelsea, man. They're doing well, man. They are doing well. I like it. I like it. I like it. They have had all the chances so far in this game. City had to register a single shot, whether on target or off target. It started by Pedro Neto into Cole Palmer. This is Gusto. Gusto. This is Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Offside, man. Ah, you guys, man. Like Cucurella is well offside, man. From that graphic. Yeah, it's picked up by Bernardo Silva. Gay coming forward. Gay into Rodri. Honestly, do not know how City are gonna replace Bernardo Silva. Gonna be a huge miss. Doku. Hey, Doku, man. O'Reilly. Back to Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Doku. There's a player, honestly, that I struggle to understand. It's Doku. Honestly, do not know what he's good at. His end product, just good on the shimmy. Cleared by Fofana. Cross into the box. Cleared by Cucurella. Into João Pedro. Was that a foul, man? It was a foul on Mateus Nunes. So it's going to be a free kick too. Man City. City had to register a single shot on target, or even on goal. Chelsea have already had like 4 shots. Chances for Cucurella, João Pedro, and Cole Palmer. And also Pedro Neto. Doku, 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 Doku! Blocked. Blocked again. Rodri, Chaki. Nice tackle by Caicedo. Then this Kusanov just had to foul João Pedro. Yeah, Chelsea are trying to take the free kick early, but referee is like, no, you are going to wait for the whistle, bro. Wait for the whistle. I'm the one who controls this game, man. Anyway, guys, make sure you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're here on this team and you're not yet subscribed, please do me that awesome favor. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also turn on the notification bell. Estevao has been well, Marshall today loses out to Doku, Chaki, Haaland. What the heck is Haaland doing there? Rodri versus Cucurella. Back with Nunes. Yeah, this is clearly going to be a hard-fought game for both teams, especially for City. That's why I said it. This has to be the test. This is actually the game that is a test for City. No, the others are going to come up later. This one right here. Because he's a team that is actually chasing a top 5 finish. And of course, they're also our rival. So, of course, do they want City to win? Who knows? Maybe they do. Or maybe they don't. So maybe they want Arsenal. Is Chaki. Bad pass. Not ready through to Semenyo. It's now with Sanchez. It's been a poor start to the game for City. They're just keeping the ball, but they're not really creating anything. Honestly, they are not creating anything at all. 23 minutes gone, and Chelsea have had by far the better chances. Doku coming forward. Doku into Gay. Back to Bernardo Silva. This is Gay, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Bernardo Silva. Where's O'Reilly? Okay, he's already tucked inside, man. Kusanov is Rodri. Is Gay. Is Rodri. Actually, City won this game at the opening weekend of last season. Yeah, 2 goals. I think was scored by, was it Kovacic and Haaland? Yeah. They won this game at the beginning of last season, this fixture right here. And of course, the first leg, not really the first leg, but the first encounter at the Etihad, we actually drew 1-1. Courtesy of a last minute Enzo Fernandez equalizer. Doku unable to play it through. It's picked up by Doku again. This Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva into Semenyo. Bernardo Silva is not going to get to that. Come on, man. Picked up by Nunes. Kusanov, Rodri. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Santos is okay, more or less of a, is it a back five? Yeah, it looks like a back five from Chelsea whenever they're defending the ball, because Santos is just dropping in to provide extra cover in midfield, in defense. Don't know what Chucky is doing there. Hey, Man City, man. Manchester City. Very, very lackluster performance from City currently. They're just retaining possession, but they're not really doing anything with it. Plays restarted by Chelsea. This is Cole Palmer. Estevao. Offside again. Come on, bro. You're clearly looking across the line. What the heck, man? You can't see what's happening across the line, man. Lampard, one of the few players to have played for both clubs. I think the other one is it Mateo Kovacic? Yeah, Kovacic. The guy who has also played for both City and Chelsea. There's another guy who's played for, oh yeah, Sterling as well. Yeah, Raheem Sterling. It's picked up by Chucky. Chucky into Mateus Nunes. Semenyo unable to control the ball. Stand over. It's now with Fofana. So this is actually Santos. This is Santos. Estevao. Caicedo crowded out, man. Caicedo. Oh, Doku. See, that's the issue with the Doku, man. You don't honestly know what he's doing, man. Right there. He was actually on a wonderful run, but you don't really know what he was going to do. Whether he's going to shoot or pass. That's what I've always said. With the Doku, you don't know what he's going to do. When he's expected to pass, he wants to take the shot. When he's expected to shoot, he does another dribble. When he's expected to cross, he does another dribble. So, Doku, man. And I don't know what's wrong with him. He's unable to get, because his end product is very, very poor, man. Very, very poor. Palmer unable to get to the ball. It's recycled by Bernardo Silva. Donnarumma just kicks it straight out of play. I don't know what he was doing there. Donnarumma, come on. And you tell me you couldn't control that ball. You just kick it straight out of play. Yeah, back in play for Chelsea is Fofana, Santos. Yeah, Santos looks like he's the So does that mean that Caicedo is gonna play as the 8? Maybe he is. Because it seems like Santos is gonna be the deep lying playmaker, man. He's Fofana, Santos, looking for João Pedro. Nice hold up of the ball from João Pedro into Estevao. Estevao, Cole Palmer. Sorry, that's João Pedro. João Pedro. Nice. To Gusto. Chelsea keep the ball well, man. Switch to the far side. Intercepted by Nunes. Ato gets to it. Now with Fofana again. Is Caicedo. Palma. Palma loses out to Kusanov. Picked up by Rodri. Gives it away. I don't know what he was doing there. Cross it to the box. Couldn't be controlled by João Pedro. Nice cross from Gusto, man. Nice cross from Gusto. Yeah. It was a cross, wonderful cross into João Pedro, man. Doku. The heck did Doku do there, man? Doku, what are you doing there, man? There's nothing wrong there. Clearly, I struggled to see what was wrong with that. Pedro Neto versus Mateus Nunes, his two international teammates who both play for Portugal. Nice turn by Pedro Neto. Well defended by Rodri. That is what Rodri is good at. He's able to protect his back line. Nice turn by Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto cross it. The box. Cucurella. It's going to be Donnarumma. Punches it away. O'Reilly, what the heck are you doing? Donnarumma with a punch. Hey, City look shaky back there, man. Pedro Neto. It's going to be a goal kick. That's a goal kick. Offside, man. Skies, man. How many offsides are you going to be concede today, man? Surely. You can't clearly see across the line, man. Anyway, it's been a very poor first half from City, honestly. It's like they also don't want to win this title, That's why, like I said, yeah, Arsenal still have the... No, they're not really in the driver's seat, but this is actually the game, and I'll keep saying it. Doku, Doku, and what the heck is he doing? Seriously, Doku. Hey, Doku, man. Yeah. It's been a very, very poor final third or attacking third performance from City. It's like things are not clicking, man. It's like the likes of Doku and Semenya are not doing the business out there. But especially Doku, man. Hey, Doku, man. It was a player that honestly don't know what to expect. It's Jeremy Doku. Don't know whether he's coming or going, man. One of the most inconsistent players you'll ever find out there. It's picked up by Chaki, this is Kusanov, Mateus Nunes. Okay. Where's Palma? There he is. Is Doku? It's not gonna do anything anyway. We all know what Doku is gonna do. What he's all about, man. We all know what Doku is all about. That's why City's biggest threat is gonna be down this Semenyo's wing, on the right. Because he's there, he has to be, he's the only serious wing at the club right now. This is O'Reilly. Come on, turn quickly. O'Reilly, this is Doku. Doku coming forward. Doku, O'Reilly, O'Reilly. Unable to get away from Palmer. Don't foul him, don't foul him, don't foul Palmer. Thank you, O'Reilly. Thank you. Don't foul him. Cleared by that net. What the heck is Donnarumma doing, man? Seems to be... That's a foul, man. Foul on Mateus Nunes by Pedro Neto. I don't know what Donnarumma was doing, man. He was kind of hesitant, eh? The lucky boy, man. It's just that João Pedro is not that fast. If that maybe was somebody like an Esteva or Pedro Neto, hey, his miscalculation would have actually cost his team, man. Doku, 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 O'Reilly, Bernardo Silva. Ah, wonderful save from Sanchez. Wonderful save from Sanchez, man. I thought the ball was in. Hey, what a save from Sanchez. Nice overlapping run from O'Reilly. Nice cut back into Bernardo Silva. Ish. Sanchez actually saved it with his body, man. Nice save from Sanchez. It's O'Reilly. Yeah, that is the only way, maybe, because on that far side, Chelsea also have to be wary of that overlapping run from Nico O'Reilly. Eh? And because they are not doing that on the, because City are not doing the same on the right, because Semenyo is the one who's actually going on the outside. So Chelsea just have to ensure that they track those runs from O'Reilly. They need to track those runs. Is Chucky? Yeah, Chucky has kind of been lost in this game, man. Quite lost. Picked up by Bernardo Silva. I don't know how Man City are letting him go, man. Just maybe you'd have given him maybe a 2-year contract extension. Come on, he can still do the business for you guys. Chucky versus Neto. Semenyo into Chucky. Chucky loses out to Pedro Neto, man. Hey, Chucky today, man. If he keeps going like this, he might even be taken off. Gay was able to keep the ball away from Esteva. He wins the free kick. Hey, Chucky today, man. Today, Beef Chucky is having an off day, man. Very, very off day for him. Somebody of his standards, man. Picked up by Caicedo. Turned over, picked up by Doku. Now, that looked like a genuine tackle from Santos. Looked like a genuine rather tackle. What was wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Referee, come on, referee, surely. What the heck are you thinking, man? Anyway, this is Doku on the far side. Doku. This is Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva into Doku. Oh my God. Very, very poor cross, man. Cleared by Palmer. Recycled by Kusanov. Alan has been an isolated figure out there, man. Honestly, I thought Haaland would have more joy out there because he's playing against two defenders that are not that strong. This is Gay, Bernardo Silva, Gay, Rodri. Still really haven't tested the goalkeeper yet. They've only had the one shot on goal in 36 minutes. This Semenyo blocked by Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto tries to go on the counter. Semenyo, man. Why are you fouling the guy, man? Bring it to Chelsea. Yellow card for Semenyo. Nice, referee. Thank you. Book him. Very, very unnecessary. One of the most unnecessary yellow cards. Ah, man. Semenyo. I don't know what he was doing there, honestly. I honestly do not know what he was doing there. Caicedo, Ato into Cucurella. Nice interception from Nunes rather. Oh man, this game. Yeah, City playing like they also don't want this league as well. Huh? It's like no team wants to win this league. That's why I've kept on backing Arsenal simply because they are at the top. Because if City pull up performances like this, then it's quite clear that they also don't want to win this league title. They more or less just hand it over to Arsenal. Estevao keeps it in rather, but robbed by O'Reilly. Chucky! Oh, saved by Sanchez. It was a mistake by Estevao, man. Estevao nudged off the ball by O'Reilly. Chucky, the kind of weak effort, straight at Sanchez. What the heck are Chelsea doing back there? It's now with Mateus Nunes, Bernardo Silva, Chucky. Is Rodri. Rodri into Semenyo. Semenyo was fouled by Hato. Nice. Nice defensive run from Haaland. Anyway, in the past 5 minutes, Chelsea or the City have been able to at least even things up as far as shots are concerned. They already have 2 shots on goal, while Chelsea have only had one. Is Bernardo Silva. This is the beef chuck. The beef chuck. Run chuck. Why do I call him beef chucky, man? And it's also one of the names he has online, man. So apologies, guys. For any Chucky fans out there, I'm not butchering his name, man. Just simply calling a guy by his nickname. He's Doku. Doku trying to get away from Gusto. He's able to force a corner off. Was that Santos? So it's gonna be a corner to Man City. This game, you just need somebody to what? To want it more than the other. Anyway, corner to City to be taken by Ryan Chucky. A very crowded 6-yard box. Chucky into Doku. Doku. Semenyo. Semenyo looking for Bernardo Silva. It's like come on, don't lose the attacking momentum, City. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Blocked by Cucurella, picked up by Pedro Neto. Don't foul him, Bernardo Silva. And of course, Rodri does exactly that. It's just been a very, very poor first half, man. Very, very poor first half. City just have the ball, but they're not really doing anything with it, honestly. You can even have 98% possession, but if you don't do anything with it, what do you expect? Nice passing between the lines, away from that City press. So nice pass by Hato into Caicedo. It's now with Esteva on the far side. It's Cole Palmer, Caicedo. City are doing, other Chelsea are doing something that Arsenal are unable to do. Because Arsenal are unable to thread those balls into their midfielders, man. But today Chelsea have been able to do so. At least this is Estevao. Estevao. Come on, Santos. Have the shot lined up. Santos to the box. Gonna be easy pickings for Donnarumma, man. Easy pickings for Donnarumma. Ah, man, this game, man. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. O'Reilly intercepted by Santos. Santos is doing a good job there. He's more or less dropping deep and having other creating an extra layer at the back, which is good. Which is good. This is what is needed, man. It is what is needed. Is McGay, Rodri, O'Reilly into Rodri. Miss Semenyo, Nunes into Rodri. Back to Nunes. Nunes. Is Bernardo Silva looking for Haaland, intercepted by Hato. Picked up by Hato again. It's back with Sanchez, Fofana. Haaland, oh, Rodri picks up the ball. This Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva into Chucky. Ah, man, what are Chelsea doing, man? Estevao loses out. It's picked up by Kusanov. He's gay. City trying to turn on the style later on in the half. This is Chucky. Chucky. This is Mateus Nunes. This is Semenyo. 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 Semenyo! It's wide. That's a corner. I took a deflection. Corner to Man City. Yeah. Nice blow. Nice defensive block. From that Santos. Hey, Santos is doing a wonderful job back there. And they went to stoppage time at the end of the half. How many minutes are going to be added? Just one. Yeah. Fully deserved, man. Because clearly, this game, to the box. All the way through. Game missed the header, so it's out for a goal kick. Hey, man, this game, man. This game. Yes, yeah. City just have the possession, but no cutting edge effect so far. Pep looks kind of pissed out there, man. It's a last minute free kick at the end of the half to Chelsea. Just put the ball into the box, man. Come on, take it quickly. Come on, deliver it into the box, man. Don't start passing it around there, man. Deliver it into the box. Because this has to be the last chance of the half. It's gonna be the last chance of the half. Let's see what they're gonna do. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto into the box. Header from Santos. Just over the bar. Anyway, it's a good way to finish the end of the half, huh? It's halftime, guys. Halftime. It's halftime. Yep, halftime. So the table stands right now. It's only an 8-point gap, And of course, it's still advantage Arsenal. Still advantage Arsenal. Even if City are to win their next game, they go to 65, then they beat Arsenal. They'll still have to. They'll still be 2 points behind. So that's why I said Man City have to win this game. If City want to win this league, this is a game that they have to win. Like I've kept on saying, this is the test. this is a test for City now. This has to be rather their biggest test of the season at this stage, rather, because going to play against a top six team away from home, hoping that you're gonna get the points so that you can go into the title. It's kind of difficult, guys. Yeah, so I don't know whether I can have a look at the halftime stats of this game. Let me just sort this out. There you go. So, can clearly see it's been all City as far as the possession stats are concerned. But possession does not win you football games. What wins you football games is goals scored. You can clearly see the momentum here was Man City. Yeah, actually, this doesn't really tell the story of the game because this was just what's the word I'm looking for? Momentum at that time, which can't really say was that threatening, eh? But Chelsea have actually had some chances, eh? Chelsea have had some chances, man, from Pedro Neto, from Palma, and also João Pedro. So Chelsea have had some chances, but the game is still a very low key affair. You can clearly see XG 0.25 for Chelsea, 0.49 for Man City. 5 shots apiece for both teams. 1 shot on target for Chelsea, and also 2 shots on target for Manchester City. Big chances. One, he was actually, which chance was this? Was it the Pedro Neto where they have actually deemed it as a big chance? And of course, accurate passes, you can clearly see City have already doubled Chelsea in terms of shots taken, or the passes. It's so high, man. Almost, it's actually double because 350. It's actually 300, 358, 308 rather, to 343. You double this. Expected goals. Expected goals, open play 0.20 from Chelsea, 0.49 for Man City. No XG, of course, non-penalty, yes. XG on target, 0.05. And of course, this one is quite high for Man City because of that XG chance that fell to, was that O'Reilly? Yeah. It wasn't O'Reilly, it was Bernardo Silva. So, anyway, as far as the second half is concerned, I don't know what these two teams can do to change things up, eh? Because Palma, João Pedro, and clearly not in the game. Santos, yeah, fully deserved. This rating is fully deserved, man. This guy doing a good job, man, because he's more or less dropping into this area here and forming another wall of protection for his defense. Then, of course, Pedro Neto with the overlapping runs. Estevao has had a stink out there, man. Very huge stink out there. As for City, Gay, O'Reilly, Silva's all over. Chucky, poor performance as well. Nunes also played well, eh? Yeah, I can clearly see Haaland has not been given a slight sniff, eh? Yeah, he's actually on the highest rating of all the players on the pitch. So as far as the benches are concerned, for Chelsea, got a Champong, Mamadusa, Tosin, Esogo, Lavia, Garnacho, Delap, and Gui. Excuse me. As far as Man City, Trafford, Ake, Aitnuri, Kovacic, Nico Gonzalez, Phil Foden, Reinders, Omar Mamouche, and of course, Savinho. So, I don't know who can come on in the second half. Honestly, I'll actually bring on Phil Foden. Maybe take off Doku. Let Semenyo play on the left. Bring Foden to play on this other side, on the right hand side. Because clearly, the only creativity that Man City have is actually on that side, on the O'Reilly side, where actually O'Reilly is doing the overlapping runs into this area here, running in behind Doku. But unfortunately for Doku, Doku is not really having the proper end product. Because every time that Doku gets the ball, you don't know what he's gonna do. Honestly, you do not know what he is going to do. Anyway, we're gonna see how the second half is gonna unfold. Let's hope that it's gonna be way better. Let's hope that it's gonna be way better in the second half. Let's hope it's gonna be way better in the second half because both teams, honestly, are a bit poor today. Okay. Of course, from a City's perspective, they've been the more poorer side because the onus is on them to go and win this league title. But of course, like I said, if they don't win this game, then it's still advantage Arsenal. Still advantage Arsenal. If they don't win this game, it's still advantage Arsenal. And who's to say that that game at the Etihad is not gonna be a victory for Arsenal? But anyway, maybe you will argue that the way Arsenal is playing, are they honestly gonna win that game at the Etihad? Because if City are to go on and win this game, then it's gonna be a huge demoralizing defeat for Chelsea and also for Arsenal as well. But of course, so much so for Arsenal. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. We will definitely see how it goes. Yeah, because I'm looking at those first half chances. Clearly, those are chances. Actually, Arsenal or not Arsenal, Chelsea have had the better chances. Chelsea have had the better chances. And of course, like I said, if this result does remain the same, Arsenal will still be 8 points clear, while Chelsea will remain in 6th position, 3 points behind Liverpool. And of course, Chelsea play Manchester United next Sunday. So, next Sunday, we've got some very, very exciting games, guys. Next Saturday or next weekend, man, we've got some very, very exciting games. Very, very exciting. Because on Saturday, we're going to have the game between Chelsea and Manchester United. Then, of course, Tottenham, Brighton, Newcastle, Bournemouth, Leeds, Wolves, Brentford, Fulham. Then, of course, on the following Sunday, the 19th, Aston Villa, Sunderland, Everton, Liverpool, Merseyside Derby, Nottingham Forest, Burnley. Then, of course, the big one, Manchester City versus Arsenal. Then, of course, City are going to play their game in hand against Burnley on the 22nd of April, 2026. So, it's an interesting couple of 10 days. Between now and the maybe the 24th of April, the next 1.5 weeks, we can have a different excuse me. Excuse me, guys. I am sorry for that. Yes, we can have a very, very different outlook at the top of the table. Can have a very, very different outlook. Because Man City might have closed the gap on Arsenal. They might actually be level on points. And or Arsenal might be clear. Because if Arsenal are to win their game against City next Sunday, then advantage Arsenal. That's what I've kept on saying. For City to have any kind of chance in this title race, this is a game that they have to win. This is a game that they have to win. But anyway, we will see. We will see. We will see how it goes, man. We will definitely see. Yes, is that something else? Oh yeah, by the way, I was to look at something else. Oh yeah, in the championship. Oh yeah, by the way, I was to talk about the championship because now when the back end of the championship race now, Coventry, yeah, this is the time now we need to start now looking at the championship race. Who's in the playoff positions? Who's in first? Who's in second? Because more or less these are teams that are gonna be coming up next season. So Coventry 10 points clear of Ipswich, but Ipswich actually have 2 games in hand. So they say that 2 games in hand is not points in the bag, because you still have to go on and win those games. But you can pretty much say that Coventry are gonna be promoted to the Premier. So it's gonna be the first time that Coventry are in the Premier League. How many years? Is it 20, 25 years, I think? Then, of course, Ipswich in second, Millwall, Middlesbrough, Sunderland, and of course, Hull City, the teams that are occupying the other playoff positions. So, anyway, actually, for Chelsea and us and Man City, they're also maybe gonna be on another collision course because both teams have already made their way into the semi-final of the FA Cup. Man City play Southampton while Chelsea play Leeds. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but these two teams might actually meet again in the FA Cup final. The FA Cup final at Wembley. Because I don't expect both teams to be knocked out by their respective opponents. Unless maybe Leeds are gonna do a madness and get one over Chelsea. But I don't see any scenario where Leeds get a victory in that game. Or maybe who knows? Stranger things have happened. Leeds maybe want to focus on guaranteeing survival because they're only how many points above the drop zone? They're only 3 points above the drop zone because currently the teams that are fighting for survival back down there are Leeds, Forest, West Ham, and Tottenham. Burnley and Wolves, you can pretty much say that both those teams have been relegated. In fact, if Wolves are to drop points, or if Wolves are to lose their next game, and then Tottenham beat Tottenham Brighton in the next game, then I think you can pretty much say that Wolves will be relegated because there will be how many 17, 30, 33 years, so they'll be relegated. So Wolves pretty much gonna be a championship team next season. So if actually, because if Tottenham want to win their next game, Tottenham move to 33 points, Wolves stay on 17, and that would mean that Wolves have got to club 17 into 33, that is 16 points. So that means they will be officially relegated. So Wolves will have to ensure that they get, not the Wolves, but because they're already gone, but Leeds, Forest, West Ham, Tottenham will have to play it out for the last relegation spot. And for Leeds, since they already have rather the game in the FA Cup, I don't know when it's gonna be played. Is it sandwiched in between two crucial games? When are they playing Chelsea? They're playing Chelsea. Oh, jeez. Okay, Leeds might be saved. Actually, Leeds is a team that can actually relegate Wolves. Because Leeds do play Wolves next Saturday. If Leeds manage to win that game, then it means that Wolves are gonna be going down, regardless of what happens. Because I do expect maybe Tottenham and those other teams to actually pick up more points. Bournemouth, and then actually Leeds were gonna play Wolves, then they play Bournemouth, then they play Chelsea, and then Burnley. So I don't know whether these guys are gonna survive, but we will see. We will see. And actually, we might have a very, very interesting game at the end of the season where West Ham play Leeds, the last game of the season. So it might be peak, man. It might be peak. Anyway, about to start the second half. We are about to start the second half. Chelsea are gonna kick us off. Let's hope that the second half is gonna be way better than the first half. Oh yeah. Ball goes out of play. Game just looks like has a draw written all over it, man. Unless City can do something. This game just looks like it has a draw written all over it, man. It's picked up by Bernardo Silva, O'Reilly, O'Reilly coming forward, O'Reilly, O'Reilly into Doku, 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 and to take on Palma, Bernardo Silva. What the heck are they doing, man? Yeah, City can be a very frustrating side. Because the Pep is so frustrated out there, man. He's like, you guys, you cannot complete rather simple 5 meter passes. Which is something that I've always wondered, from these footballers, man. They can't simply complete 5, 10 meter passes. This is what you do on a daily basis, bro. You just come to the training pitch to kick a ball. Haaland! Blocked! Bernardo Silva! Cleared! I thought Haaland had scored there, man. It was actually a very, very weak shot, He's Doku, Doku, Doku. This is O'Reilly. O'Reilly. This is Kusanov. Kusanov into Nunez. This is Semenyo. 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 Chaki. Chaki shot. Oh, it's wide. It's a corner, actually. It's a corner to City to be taken by Chaki. And then they clearly need to wake up now. Poor corner from Chaki, but he's going to get another chance. Taken quickly into Doku. It's 2 versus 1. Doku. Okay, shoulder badge. Shoulder badge. Looked like a penalty, but it wasn't. Nice shoulder badge from Palma. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty all day, man. Haaland should have actually controlled that ball a whole lot better. I don't know. If you dare put it back onto his left foot, maybe he should have done so. Don't know why he wanted to strike with his right foot, Is Rodri, is Kusanov, Chaki, Nunez, is Rodri, is Semenyo, this is Ryan Chaki, Chaki coming forward, Ryan Chaki, 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 step overs, forces a corner off Caicedo. I don't know what that earlier penalty uh, shot from City. I think Doku had underestimated Palma. Bernardo Silva into the box. Cleared by João Pedro. Further cleared by Palma. It's going to be picked up by, it looks like Mateus Nunes. Mateus Nunes into Rodri. Rodri, this is a Gay. Gay to the far side into Ryan Chaki. Ryan Chaki. This is Bernardo Silva into Semenyo. Semenyo. Nice play from Semenyo. Gets out of trouble very easily. This is Chucky. Bernardo Silva. This is Semenyo. Come on, move the ball a whole lot quicker, man. Into the box. O'Reilly. Goal! Nico O'Reilly again. My goodness. This fullback, bro. This fullback, man. Hey, Nico O'Reilly, bro. 1-0, man. Hey, another goal for Nico O'Reilly, man. Ay, 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 ay. This boy, man, he knows how to get into the box, man. Remember that he's a former he's actually a midfielder. Yes, clearly onside, man. Hustling for the ball with was that Santos? Yep, here you go. Yep. Unfortunately, this guy called Santos, he'd rather just contest for the ball, rather challenge rather than actually go out and attack the ball. O'Reilly has broken the deadlock. So it's 1-0 to Manchester City. Goal has been scored by Nico O'Reilly. This boy again, man. 6 goals in 9 games, man. Had a brace in the League Cup final against Arsenal. From midfield, man. This guy is actually overlapping from left back position and getting those goals. Ouch, Haaland. Haaland is okay, man. This Semenyo. Chucky, man. The heck, man. Concentrate. Now, Man City have got something to protect, eh? But what they should know is that Chelsea are going to come at them. So they have to better score a second goal, eh? Because a second goal clearly kills this off now. If it stays this way, then the gap is going to be 6 points. And they still have a game in hand, man. So, but anyway, this game is still not over. It's still not over. I do expect Chelsea to respond, eh? But anyway, Man City on the ascendancy in that first 5 minutes of the second half, and they got a goal. Exactly what they did against Arsenal in the League Cup final. The second half, they came out of the blocks quite early. They went at Arsenal. They got their goal. And after that, Arsenal are completely devoid of ideas. For me, I've always said one rule of thumb in football, always make sure you score while you are on the ascendancy. If you are on the ascendancy, make sure you score, man. Always make sure you score. It's picked up by Doku. Doku into Gay. This is now Kusanov. Kusanov looking for Semenyo. Semenyo takes it down well. Semenyo! Semenyo! It's blocked. It's blocked out for a corner. Nice pass from Kusanov, man. Come on, Semenyo. When Haaland was caught wrong-footed there. Nice turn by Semenyo. What a wonderful block from Mark Cucurella. Hey, Chelsea, Man City seem to be sniffing a second goal, man. Man like Antoine Semenyo. Corner, who's going to take it? Of course, it's Ryan Chucky. Ryan Chucky into the box. Cleared by Fofana. Picked up by Bernardo Silva. Cucurella has been given a yellow card. For what? For what? What did he do? For dissent or something? Anyway. He's Doku. Hey, Chelsea, man. Do you honestly want to win this game or actually pick up points? They're just happy to let Man City have the ball, man. Chucky, nice pass into Semenyo. Nice takedown. Semenyo into Bernardo Silva. This Nunes. This Chucky. These guys are going to score a second goal. It's coming. It's coming. The way Chelsea are playing, man. They're just standing off them, man. It's like showing these guys too much respect, guys. This is Magay. Magay coming forward. This is Doku. 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 This is Magay. This is Nico O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly. Back to Kusanov. Kusanov. Rodri. Into O'Reilly. Rodri. That is Beef Chucky. Looking for Bernardo Silva. Into the box. Highlander. Unable to get to it. Cleared by Fofana. That's out for a corner. Yeah, City's performance in these first 10 minutes of the second half is way, way better. Remember that actually the first, was it 22, 23 games of the season, City were very poor in the second half. But it seems like they've been able to turn things around ever since was it early March? Second half performances have clearly improved. Chucky, he starts to Doku. Doku versus Palma again. Doku into Chucky. Chucky gets away from one, from two, into Gay. Goal! Mark Gay! I told you a second goal was coming. That goal was made by Ryan Chucky. He was able to get away from two challenges. One from Estevao, the other one from Caicedo. Plays it into Mark Gay. Gay with a shot right into the bottom corner of Santos' goal. 2-0, man. Game over. Game over now. Game over. Hey, Ryan Chucky, man. Chucky is the one who has made that goal. Yep, clearly a way better improvement from Chucky in this second half. What a pass into Magay. And Magay, for a defender, man, that's a brilliant finish. Brilliant finish from a defender, man. Right into the bottom corner, man. Hey, Chucky, man. Goal made by Ryan Chucky. Or should I say, Beef Chucky. What? It's the defensive show for Man City out there, man. It's like their defenders are the ones who are holding down fort for Man City. O'Reilly with the goal. It's now Gay with the other goal, man. It's over for Arsenal. Well, yeah, clearly. It's gonna be a huge. Oh! Man City. Chelsea almost turned it over, man. Hey, Chelsea, man. Completely fallen off in the second half, I don't know what Pep Guardiola has told his players, man, but this second half performance, like I said, it has mirrored the Arsenal one, where they completely went at Arsenal, man, and managed to block off every passing lane, and Arsenal were unable to do anything in that game, in the second half. 82% possession in the second half for Man City, while Chelsea have 18. 5 attempts, man. Look at that. João Pedro, bro. João Pedro just gives the ball away, man. Do Chelsea have a chance in this game? I don't think so. It's over, man. Arsenal fans, man, oh, man. The worst kind of scenario has unfolded. Because this was the game. This was the game. Anyway, City still have to play. What's the name of this team? Everton away. That's, I think, going to be their hardest game away from home left. While for Arsenal, they have to play Manchester City. Nice tackle, picked up by Santos, another Caicedo, João Pedro. This is Pedro Neto. Oh, jeez, man. It's like City just want it more than Chelsea. They are fast to everything. Tackle, what a pass from Chucky, man. This Semenyo. I don't know why he slammed on the brakes, man. Foul on Semenyo. Was that Hato or Caicedo? It's Caicedo. Man. The worst thing has happened from an Arsenal perspective. The worst thing has happened from an Arsenal perspective. He's gay. Yeah, gay got his first goal for his new club. Is O'Reilly. O'Reilly into the box. Haaland! Unable to get to Haaland. Cleared by Cucurella. It's now with Rodri. This is Doku. City are the ones who want another goal, while Chelsea have said, you know what, we are okay. We just want to ensure we don't concede more. This is Doku! Doku! They lose out. Picked up by O'Reilly, but he fouled Santos. It's gonna be a free kick to. It's gonna be a free kick to Chelsea. Aish. Yeah, Chelsea's game, man. The second half, they clearly felt the effects that Arsenal felt the Carabao final. Because City are fast to every ball. They just want it more. The desire is there. The hunger is there. This is clearly a team that is going for a title and has smelt blood, man. Of course, Arsenal leaving the door wide open for City, man. So it makes next weekend's game between Arsenal and Man City very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And of course, Chelsea are gonna continue their dismal record against Man City. Their last victory, I think, over City was, I think, in the was it in the in the actually in the league in 2021, and also in the what? Well, not in the league, but yeah, in the league it was in 2021. Oh yeah, the Champions League final. That was the last time that Chelsea beat Man City, and that was way back in 2021. 2021 in May. So basically, I've had four full seasons, and Chelsea have been unable to lay a single glove on this City side. O'Reilly seems to be feeling something. Looks like maybe a tight hamstring, or or a knock. I hope he's gonna be okay because he's clearly needed for the running. But then if he's unavailable, they can also bring on Ranat Nuri. Ranat Nuri clearly is good cover out there. Yeah, O'Reilly, I think he's gonna be done, man. O'Reilly, I think he's done for the day. I don't think he's gonna be able to continue. There's no need to force him to continue. Just bring him off. Bring on Ryan Nuri, and just ensure that you manage to. Yeah, O'Reilly's been taken off. O'Reilly clearly going down the tunnel. So Ait Nouri's one was come on. Ait Nouri has come on for Man City. So one of the goal scorers has been taken off. But anyway, I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, Because anyway, it's actually smart, Yeah, just take him off, Preserve him for the bigger games later on, in the season. He's Cole Palmer, Estevao, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer ever since he left. Gusto loses out. It's picked up by Doku. 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 3 versus 3. Aitnouri's on the overlap. Aitnouri. Aitnouri. Doku, man. Come on. You can't just give him a decent pass. Hey, this Doku fella, man. Doku, man. Anyway, Man City fans will be sweating on the fitness of that guy, O'Reilly, because clearly he's been one of their best players. In fact, if you had to ask me, he deserves a PFA player or young player of the season. Give it to him, man. This Nico O'Reilly fella. How old is he? He's 21, yeah. So at least, because the PFA Young Player of the Year is given to players who are The award is more or less given to players who are actually below the ages of actually the age of 20, I think 22 or 23. So honestly, I'd give it to Nico O'Reilly, regardless of how the season pans out. But of course, man like Krupi will have something else to say about it because Krupi has also played well. But for me, I'd say, you know what, Nico O'Reilly. Because Nico O'Reilly showing up in big games, scoring big goals. Oh man, Chucky into the box. Chucky! It's picked up by Sanchez. Attack fizzled out there. Nice run by Chucky. Cucurella should be offside, man. He's not offside. Palma over the bar. Corner to Chelsea. Blocked by Gay, man. Yeah, first shot of the second half for Chelsea comes in the 66th minute. Jesus, man. Completely pegged back by Man City. The box. Patched away by Donnarumma. It's now with Pedro Neto. This Cole Palmer. Cross it, man. Cole Palmer. Palmer, man. You ran the ball out of play. Palmer, man. Hey, this guy, man. We honestly need to have a serious conversation about this guy, man. Come on, take off Esteval, man. Yeah, Lavia coming on for Santos. And of course, Garnacho coming on for Esteval. So Lavia is the one who's come on to replace Santos. I don't know why they take off Santos. Santos actually played well in the first half. But I think they can't really take anybody. Oh, this is Semenyo! Semenyo! Semenyo shot straight at Sanchez. Well, what the heck is Caicedo doing? Doku! Goal! Mistake from Caicedo at the back. And goal has been scored by Jeremy Doku. Yeah. Mistake from Caicedo, man. Mistake from Caicedo. He was swamped by three Man City players, by Chucky, by Doku, and I think Haaland. And he was turned over. Doku got the ball, ran through the Chelsea defense, and just finished that shot right into the bottom corner. Yeah, Doku was actually tracked. Actually, it was Caicedo tracked by two Man City players in was that Chucky and Doku himself. Doku with a very, very impressive finish, man. Jeremy Doku gets his second goal of the season. His last goal was, I think, was against Liverpool, yeah, in that 3-0 victory. And actually, he's actually good news for City because now, as far as the goal difference is concerned, it's now Chelsea have already, other Man City have actually scored 3 goals. So that means that Man City's goal difference is at plus 35, while Arsenal's is at plus 38. So, hey, so shows you that might be a very different feel at the end of the season. Because City might just get over the line, even if it's virtue of goal difference. Because it seems that they are scoring more and more goals. Because Arsenal right now, Arsenal's goals have completely dried out. Completely dried out. It's Cole Palmer, into Cucurella. Now Chelsea want to come out and play into the box. João Pedro headed wide. Now Chelsea want to come out and play after having conceded 3 goals. Wow. Wow. It's amazing how teams always just want to play after the game is already away from them. When it actually does not matter. When the game is over, that's when these guys want to go on and play. It's over. It's over. Are Chelsea even gonna score 3 goals from where? How are they gonna get 3 goals? Pedro Neto into the box, cleared by Mateus Nunes. Caicedo shot, blocked by Kusanov. It's just gonna keep coming back. It's now with Pedro Neto, dispossessed by Aitnuri. Bernardo Silva, Gay, nice pass into Rodri. It seems like Rodri's hurt. Oh, shot wide by Cucurella. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Caicedo, Caicedo, what the heck are you doing, eh? And you need to have a look at that replay because if Matisse is getting cooked, let him get cooked, man. Let him get cooked. Hey, Rodri is, looks like Rodri is hurt, eh? And what would you do? Just take him off now. Take him off now. Just take him off, eh? Just so that you nobody is getting hurt at this crucial stage of the season. Ah, yeah, yeah. Hope Rodri is gonna be okay, yeah. Honestly, hope Rodri is going to be okay, yeah. But what Pep should you just take him off? Just bring on Nico Gonzalez. Just take him off. Take him off. Just protect him. Let him go and rest and wait for the Arsenal game on Sunday. Because that game is in 7 days' time. At least Man City do not have any other commitments outside of the league and the FA Cup. Because they already bundled out of the Champions League. Rodri is back on his feet. Come on, Pep. Just rest him. And at least he's back on his feet, eh? Oh, I'm also burning up, man. It's quite hot. It's quite hot, 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 hot. So, plays restarted by Donnarumma, cleared by Kusanov. Chucky contesting for the ball with João Pedro. It's now with Cucurella. This Garnacho. Hey, pass was telegraphed, really. Is Rodri back on the pitch? Is Palma. This is João Pedro. Cole Palmer loses out. João Pedro able to turn away from Chucky. João Pedro trying an attempt from that far out. What the heck are you doing, bro? What the heck are you doing, bro? Man. Sheesh. Yeah, yeah. Intercepted by Kusanov. It's now with Bernardo Silva. Rodri's back on. Yeah, at least he's back on now. So at least now it's 11v11. Back with the Rodri. Come on. End this game now. End this game. End this game, man. Kusanov goes long looking for Doku. Nice pass. Doku, control it, man. Doku. Aidnuri. Aidnuri is a decent cover out there for O'Reilly. So even if O'Reilly is out, I don't think it's gonna be a huge blow. Kushanov shot! Oh, just wide. Ish! What a shot from Kusanov. What a shot, man. I had shades of Vincent Company back in the day, man. Ish! What a shot, man. Man City, are they making any changes? Oh yeah, City are making changes. So Chuck is being taken off to be replaced by Foden. Wonderful play from Chucky, man. Wonderful second half performance from Chucky, man. Also, Doku has been taken off. And of course, Savinho coming on to replace Doku. Yeah, you can also take off Haaland and bring on Mamusho. Or even maybe somebody like or maybe Reinders, but who Reinders gonna replace? Maybe Bernardo Silva. Yeah, City still full of running, man. Even when they're back there, can clearly see that other they're actually when they're pressing from the front, rather Chelsea's back line, can clearly see that they don't want to let this slip. João Pedro, what the heck is he doing? Just want to juggle the ball, man. Why are you juggling the ball? This is not FIFA Street, bro. Foden, nice play by Foden. Able to get away from Lavia. Nice play from Foden. At least today he gets 15 minutes, which is good. This guy has been starved of minutes this season, especially in the past 15 games. Foden has been quite an unused sub by Pep. This is Magay. This is Rodri. Haaland gives the ball away to Garnacho. Cucurella. This is Hato. Lavia. Where's Caicedo? I don't know why Caicedo is playing as an 8 today. And Caicedo is not really press resistant. He's not. If you actually press him, he's going to give up the ball because he's not the kind of player who knows how to away, actually get out of tight positions or spaces. And as you could clearly see from that third goal, he was pressed by Chaki and Doku. And just like that, he lost the ball. And Doku punished him. This is Rodri. Rodri. This is Nunes. Nunes coming forward. Play to Foden. This is Kusanov. Kusanov into Ait Nouri. Ait Nouri, release. Release Ait Nouri. Release. Hala. Semenyo. Come on. He actually lying. But it was actually teed off nicely for him, off the deflection from Lavia. But he just hit it over the bar, man. Honestly, I thought it bended into the far corner. Sanchez kicks it long. Garnacho trying to hustle Nunes. Not even a contest, man. And then changes from Chelsea, man. What have they honestly done? Nothing. Yeah, for Chelsea, it's more or less damage limitation. I think for me, I'm going to make my pick. I don't think Chelsea are going to qualify for the Champions League. I think, oh my God, Semenyo, Semenyo, Semenyo. What is he doing, man? He's trying to place the ball. Come on, hit it with power, man. Aye. Semenyo. Should have gone on the outside of Fofana, man. Give him no, not an option, but give him something else to think about. Because Haaland was there, and of course he would not have vacated that space. Cucurella, this is a Hato. Sanchez hoofs it clear straight out of play, man. What a dismal performance from Chelsea in the second half. What a dismal. In fact, when was it even good in the first place? Kovacic coming on for Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Yes, at least now Pep can actually bring on this guy, eh? Yeah, he's actually taking them off because he more or less tries to protect them from getting any kind of injury. Of course, Kovacic is gonna receive an ovation from both sets of fans because he is a former Chelsea player. He was actually signed by Man City from Chelsea. Liam Delap was about to come on for Chelsea. Yeah, João Pedro, get out of here, man. Poor performance, man. Usego, Dario Usego coming on for Caicedo. And of course, João Pedro has been taken off to be replaced by number 9, Liam Delap. Don't know what those guys are gonna do, eh? Fofana is being hustled by Semenyo. Nice industry from Semenyo, man. He's even looking at his teammates. He's like, guys, I'm leading the press on my own. Where are the rest of my teammates, man? Where are you? Where's the extra cover? Palmer switches the flanks, looking for Garnacho. Garnacho's gonna get to the pass. Garnacho. This is Lavia, Palmer, Ato. This Garnacho into Cucurella, Lavia. Shoot, man. Cucurella! What a save from Donnarumma. What a save, man. Nice run from Cucurella, man. And an even a better save. That is what world-class keepers do for you. Huh? That is what they do for you, man. They keep you in the game, man. And they preserve the clean sheet. What a point-blank save from Donnarumma, man. This is Palma into Cucurella. Gusto, Palma. It's a foul, man. Foul on Gusto. Was that by Rodri or Aidnouri? I think it was by Aidnouri. It's a free kick to Chelsea right on the edge of the box. Right on the edge of the box, man. Who's gonna take it? Maybe Palma. Palma is gonna take it. Who else can take it? It's actually Palma. Palma is the only one who's there. Or even maybe Pedro Neto. But Pedro Neto has actually moved away. Yep. Cole Palma. Let's see what he's gonna do. Let's see whether he's gonna start part this. Let's see whether he's gonna get a goal. And he has completely done absolutely nothing in this game. Yeah, so Donnarumma has left a lot of space on that far side. Eh? It's a lot of space, man. Palmer, if he actually takes this well, he can actually bend that ball into the top corner. He can. Anyway, let's see what Palmer is gonna do. Okay, all is set. Palmer is set. Referee set. Let's go, Palmer. Palmer! Ah, straight into the safe hands of Donnarumma. Anyway, I see the idea though. I see the idea though. It was a wonderful idea. He was trying to go around the wall on the far side, but Donnarumma was on that side. So it's a routine catch for Donnarumma. Gay Aidnouri gives it away to Esego. Esego loses out. Semenyo gives it away to Gusto, but he wins it back. This is Haaland. Haaland tackled nicely by Sugo. Nice tackle. Man City, man. Eish. This press, man. Oh, nice pass by Foden. Ainuri. You know what? Ainuri able to get away from two. Nice play from Ainuri, man. Wonderful play, man. Able to get away from Sugo and Pedro Neto. Eish. Gets away easily from two players, man. Anyway, this is how Arsenal are supposed to be playing if they want to win a title. But clearly, they don't want to play like that. Because Chelsea or the City in the second half, performance of a team that is actually chasing that league title. Isn't a performance of a team that is wanting to win that league. Ainuri to the box, all the way through to the far side into Savio. That has to be his first touch, man. That has to be his first touch in the game. For City came on. Savio. How am I calling him Savio? It's Savinho, actually. Honestly, I hope Savinho improves next season, man. Honestly, he's had 2 seasons now. Clearly needs to improve. Ainuri is blocked by Ozata Hato. Anyway, it's a corner to City to be taken by Foden. Headed across. Cleared by Delap. Hey, Chelsea, man. Hey, Chelsea have been pegged back by City. Wow. Don't look at the stats. The stats do not tell you how the game has gone. To the box, Savinho into Semenyo. Haaland fouled Hato. It's going to be a free kick. Actually, it was for Fana. So Gusto is going to be taken off to be replaced by Josh Achampong. Josh Achampong, man, coming on. Yeah, Gusto seems to be limping, huh? Yep. That has to be Chelsea's last roll of the die. It's Chelsea's last roll of the die. It's Garnacho. Yeah. Donnarumma is able to pick it up easily. So Chelsea have made all their changes. So for City, I don't know whether Pep is going to make another change, but Pep is not known to make a lot of changes. He only makes changes when his team is already clear. How many minutes of added time are we going to have? We will see. Maybe 3 or 4. Haaland able to track Palmer. Nice. Too strong, man, for him. This is Semenyo. Semenyo versus Josh Achampong. Semenyo. Nice tackle by Josh. It's out for a throw-in. This has to be the easiest second half performance that City have had this season. Kusanov. Is Savinho to run at Cucurella. Savinho to the box. To the far side towards Ainuri. This is Magay. This is Kovacic. Foden unable to play it into Gay. Gay is overlapping even more or less even playing as an 8. Oh my God. It's a very, very fluid City team, huh? Well, you can pretty much say that City have passed this test. This was their most difficult test in the running, and they have passed it clearly. They have passed it clearly, man. Chelsea have not even laid a single glove, man. 8 minutes of added time. From where? Oh, yeah, because of the injuries to Rodri and also Riley. Anyway, 8 minutes of added time, guys. 8 minutes of added time. For City, I was even telling a few friends today. I think the cutting edge for City came after that crucial victory against Arsenal in the League Cup final. That was the game that changed everything for City. Because ever since then, City have won all their games. They beat Arsenal 2-0, they beat Liverpool 4-0, and now they've beaten Chelsea. Three of their rivals, man, easily. They have beaten three of their rivals very, very easily, without even conceding a single goal. Is Savio Foden into Haaland, blocked by Fofana. Haaland still chasing goal in this game, man. Remember, Haaland now has to score because he's now level for the golden boot race with Thiago from Brentford. So if he wants to win it rather, he has to now get the goals, man. It's picked up by Gay. Hey, Man City just toying with Chelsea, man. Look at that, man. Chelsea just chasing shadows. Chasing shadows, man. They don't even know what's going on. Look at that. Are they go again? Chelsea, other Man City doing olays, man, at Stamford Bridge. Smaggy leaves it for Ait Nouri. The olays now coming out for Manchester City, man. They have kept the ball for like around 20 passes now. Oh, yep, they still keep the ball, man. Nice tackle by Sego. Palmer, unable to play through to Delap. Ainuri. Ainuri into Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Has to be a consolation goal. Nope, no consolation goal. But anyway, let's see. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Ganacho. A dead player, man. Lavia. Cole Palmer. Yeah, City will be doing all they can to ensure that they do not concede. They want to ensure they keep that goal difference intact. Because right now, the only advantage for Arsenal is 3 goals. Because Arsenal are on plus 38 goal difference, and City, after this game, will be on plus 35. So, it's clear that City do not want to damage their goal difference. Because City's games, let me check. City's games, they play Arsenal next. They play Arsenal next, then Burnley, because actually City are going to now play their game in hand against Burnley next week on Wednesday. Next week on Wednesday, on the 22nd. That's when they're going to play their game in hand. And then they play against Southampton in the FA Cup. And then they play Everton away, and then Brentford, then Bournemouth away. And then they'll finish up with Aston Villa at home. Anyway, they might still draw points. They might still draw points. But based on how they are played today, do you expect them to drop more points? I don't know. Is Gay coming forward? I Nuri into the box. Haaland into Savinho. Savinho. This is Nunes. Nunes looking for Haaland. Haaland saved by Sanchez. But I don't think it was going in. It was actually going wide. What's going on? Oh wow. Sanchez concedes a corner because he kept the ball for more than 8 seconds. He kept the ball for more than 8 seconds. So it's a free kick to Manchester City. Jeez, man. So not free kick, corner, corner. That is how the rules are nowadays. If you waste time off goal kicks, you're gonna concede a corner. Anyway, foul in the box by Haaland. It's gonna be a free kick to Chelsea. So anyway, title race is still not over. I don't think it's over yet, because like I said, City still have. Anyways, there's some difficult games out there. Everton, Brentford, and Bournemouth. Those are three teams that are actually chasing European position this season. So those are gonna be difficult games. Those are going to be difficult games for Arsenal. For Arsenal, let's look at their fixtures. Arsenal plays City next, then Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, Burnley, Crystal Palace. Well, this might even go to the end of the season. Right now, I think both City and Arsenal cannot afford to drop more points, especially Man City, if they want to catch Arsenal at the top. But at least today they have answered the question, the question that was posed to them. Can they actually respond? Can they actually close down the gap after their rivals have actually dropped points? And the answer is yes, they can. They can close down the gap, because this has been a very, very routine victory for Man City. Completely outplayed Chelsea in the second half. Kovacic loses out. Foden gets back and wins the ball. Nice. Nice play by Phil Foden, man. Is Rodri. Foden, was he fouled there? No, he wasn't. It's picked up by Lavia. And the game is pretty much over now. 30 more seconds, 30 more seconds. In fact, the referee can even just blow the whistle now. There's no need of continuing this game, and there's no change. And you Haaland turns it over. Oh my god. It's a bad foul, man. Yellow card. That's gonna be a yellow card, Yellow card for, that looks like who? Oh, Esugo. Yep. Game over. Yellow card for Esugo, but does not really matter because the game is over. Game is over. City win their game quite easily, man. They didn't even have to break a sweat against this Chelsea team. Yeah, it was a quite of an average game for City in the first half. Unable to break down this Chelsea team. They were just keeping the ball, but they're not really going on the attack, only creating guilted chances. But in the second half, they turned it around. Two early goals in the second half before the 68th minute was enough to see off this Chelsea team. Goals from O'Reilly, Gay, and Doku. Gay getting his first goal for his new employers. So Chelsea remain in sixth position, 4 points adrift of Liverpool in fifth. Then you can pretty much say that Chelsea are not gonna qualify for the Champions League. Chelsea should just settle now for Europa League football next season. Because Chelsea also have difficult games coming up. Remember, their next game is against Man City. Chelsea play Man City in their next game, man. And then Brighton away, Leeds in the FA Cup, Forest at home, Liverpool away, Tottenham at home, and then they finish the season with Sunderland away. So, are Chelsea gonna qualify for the Champions League? I don't think so. If Liverpool would have drawn or lost yesterday, then maybe they would have a chance. But since Liverpool won their game yesterday, I don't think Chelsea have enough to go and play in the Champions League. Because today, I've never seen a rival getting owned like this by City. That's why I said City in recent history, they have completely dominated Chelsea, completely dominated them, man, especially at Stamford Bridge. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. Yes, we move. Yes, the last game of the weekend is gonna be played tomorrow. Yes, Manchester United versus Leeds. We are gonna cover that game. Let's see what Carrick can do. Manu have not played in almost a month now, almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That was the last time we saw United play. Actually, 3 weeks ago, almost 3.5 weeks ago. So tomorrow, United are back in the Premier League playing Leeds. Leeds, of course, hoping to move further and further away from the relegation zone. While for Manchester United, they hope to solidify their position in third and, of course, move clear of the likes of Aston Villa and Liverpool. So that's a game that they're going to cover tomorrow. Please do tune in for that game tomorrow. As far as this game is concerned, very easy game for Man City, especially in the second half. Completely turn on the style and destroy this Chelsea team with ease. Anyway, guys, we're going to sign off now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And if you are here, you come across this stream and you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you like the video and also subscribe to the channel as well. Huh? Yeah. So until the next video tomorrow, yeah, covering the Chelsea, other the Man U Leeds game. Guys, do take care. Have a wonderful evening and peace.